Okay, I've got a flipbook playing of the of that glass sim, and basically showing this to highlight a problem. So we've got this piece which is kind of falling inside the door. There's some collision problem with that, and we could try and fix that in the simulation. But since it's just the one piece, I like the rest of the simulation. The way this is tearing here and kind of buckling and folding looks really cool. There's a little bit of bounce in there, and then it settles. Can see the cracks in this side there, so it's just this one piece which is kind of annoying me, so I'm just going to delete it. Okay, so obviously we can't delete it here or frame 77, so we just have to find a place where we can just kind of get rid of it. And I think from frame 77 to 78 is where we have the biggest jump in movement. From there it's moving around but not so much, so I want it there, and then I want it deleted from frame 78 onwards. So we come here. Another thing we're going to do as well, just to show you, if I go forward a little bit, and then if we view the velocity, it looks kind of weird. So you'd expect each piece to be traveling, they should have velocity going in the same direction, but this is if, each piece of this is going in different directions. So there's something wrong there. I'm not sure what. So if we just grab a trail, it's kind of common practice to do this anyway, and not to use the velocity given from this solver and just calculate your own, and then we just turn this to complete velocity, and it will look at the previous frame and just calculate velocity from that, right? So you can see that makes more sense. The piece is going in this direction, the velocity is going in that direction. Make sure you do this before we delete any pieces, because that will cause problems if you've got changing point counts. So to find that piece, I'm going to jump forward a bit, and then I can see it there. So I need to select these pieces and delete them. I'm going to do it by the name attribute. So if you press 9 on your keyboard, make sure you're using the selection tool, press 9, and then come down here to select by name attribute. You could do it by a primitive number as well, I guess. So I'm just going to select all these, delete on my keyboard. That'll give me a blast node. Okay, so that piece is gone now. If we go back to frame 77, we'll see a gap where it was. Okay, and then so we just need to activate this. We can use a switch. We've lost that bottom switch, never mind. So just use a switch like this. Let me switch these around, just like before. $FF, $F is fine, is more than frame 77, I think would work for us. So there we go, you see it on 77, and then 78, it's gone. It was there, but it's hard to even, you're not going to notice it just kind of popping away there, because there's so much going on in the frame. And then let's just drop in, I lost that other switch as well, just so that we only get this coming in, the whole frame coming in for the start of the simulation. So that was the same kind of thing. Let me switch these round, but frame 76, I think so. On frame 77, we've got all this stuff. No, switch these round. There we go. So go back. 77, 76, it's gone. 77, we got it. 78, the piece has disappeared, and we won't see it. Cool.